welcome in. I know I'm a couple minutes behind here, but I had some important things that I had to do with some important people. And now we're ready to rock here. Let me get this going up here. I don't even know how many subscribers I have over here. 1163. Wow, we picked up 5 over that time. Somehow we picked up 5 over the last couple of days. I have no idea how. Okay. All right, I need to get it on. This one's got 58 seconds left in the third. I can't even eat that old donut that Preston gave me.
We get together. They'll huddle, and they can't look at any sort of footage of this. They've got to see who's what.
Oh, on ESPN2. Let's go there.
How it exits the zone.
2:06. They're starting early.
Pollock's stick. That's an interesting one. It looks like it's clean off of Brian Pollock's stick, and he had been out there for over 2 minutes.
2:09.
Seconds out there. He was gassed. And
Are they starting over there on 2:09? Ooh.
How about this scene ready to go for Game 5? Jonas Korpisalo. This is a season for the Kings that started, of course, with Jonathan Quick and Cal Peterson. Then Phoenix Copley gave them life, helped them get here. Now how does Korpisalo respond after a Kings loss in Game 4? And at the other end, what a huge decision that was facing Jay Woodcroft, but he decided on Stuart Skinner, who got pulled after the first period Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, a lot made of that decision, but you have to use.
All right, going to Skinner. That's something. How about that?
If not for the work of Stuart Skinner for the balance of this season, obviously that leash is a lot shorter now, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's roll it.
Tied at 2 games apiece.
Tied at 2 games apiece. Hello, Lila Rose, T. Marie, M. Mara. Welcome in. Let me turn it up a little bit here. Jennifer Caruso. Hello.
We see a lot of 29 and 97 together. Draisaitl and McDavid, perhaps with Evander Kane. Shoveled out to center, and it bounces past.
What is the series? Tied at 2 here. Good. That's good stuff. Tied at 2.
We're definitely going to see a lot of line juggling as we see McDavid and Draisaitl hop over the boards together to start this game.
Do you like that with them together?
I think the idea from Jay.
Why is that up there? Oh, that's my thing with Annie. Hold on. I forgot I had that. Okay.
Jay Woodcroft wants to play with the lead. The Kings are such a good defensive team. They don't want to.
At least I know where it's at.
I think by combining those two guys, they want to establish momentum, maybe get that early goal. The other thing we saw this exact same thing play out last season as we take a look at the first shift from the super line, and Draisaitl and McDavid already with a chance towards that. But
I wonder if I can close that up a little bit.
Played together for the balance of the second half of the
It's always
season.
fun to try to organize this.
In the playoffs, they started to come together.
All right, Gucci, thank you very much. We welcome those of you now
There we go.
watching on ESPN. We are just underway. Just over a minute in here in Edmonton at Rochester.
Flippers pool in the house.
2 games apiece. Oilers and Kings. A series that has already seen 3 games go to overtime. Alongside Dominic Moore, I'm Mike Monaco, and Tom, you can argue that this has been the most.
All right, here we go. Oilers coming on the attack.
Two teams that are so well matched. I mentioned Bucci and the gang before the game. You've got superheroes on one side. You've got kryptonite on the other.
This is a key game. We're playing this in Edmonton, Game 5. I guess Game 6 would be in LA. Is that the way that works, Peanut? 6 would be in LA. 7 would be back in Edmonton.
You guessed it. Overtime. Eric Bryant through center, drops it off down the
Huh.
wing. Warren Fogle pursues against Sean Walker, 26 and white. Drops back in defense.
I kind of like both teams because LA Kings looks like Darth Vader.
The only change,
And I like the Oilers because of Connor McDavid.
Whistle just over 2 minutes in.
Well, good stick from Alex Iafallo in front. Awareness on that play defensively. But again, combining Draisaitl and unbelievable. All 14 Edmonton goals in the series.
Oh, don't you lock up on me.
I mean, that is just truly remarkable. And again, getting back to some of the line juggling, now we're going to see Draisaitl without McDavid here. We're going to expect to see a lot.
Who's going to score the first goal tonight? That's the question. What team, what player? I'm going with Draisaitl to score first. That's who I'm going with.
Insights out from what Draisaitl has done, and then McDavid has been very productive the last couple of games from a points perspective here in this series. Rode it up through center and fired in by Draisaitl. Around the wall, the Kings do it in the corner, slid along by Drew Downey.
Hyman for the Orioles? That's not a bad call.
Fourth line on the ice for LA. Rasmus Kupari, former first rounder, fires.
Oh, shot block deflected.
Picked up by Grunstrom in the corner. Wheeling it back on net with traffic in front from Jared Anderson.
The Pens are out because of Jeff, Jennifer. Jeff did something.
If you're just joining us, he gets the starting nod in
He grew his hair out, and the Pens didn't like it. They protested. They lost on purpose. That's what I heard. That's the story I'm telling everybody.
After getting yanked in the previous game.
There's Mikey Anderson. Had it blocked on the way in. Got broken up by Cody Ceci. Trevor Moore. Stick handles in the corner. Trying to juke Brett Kulak. Moore drags in on the backhand for Victor Arvidsson with a shot. He's had a 5-point series so far in 4 games. And the Swede put it on net at Skinner. Anderson jockeys. Laid back along in behind for Doughty, who's been chewing up a ton of ice time here in this series. Arvidsson tangles with Nick Bukestad, the 6'6" defensive-minded presence. Arvidsson speeds back to it as Zach Hyman.
Are you guys coming up on 25 just like we are? No, we're coming up on 30. I had to think about it for a minute. No! Don't tell me that. Don't you toy with my emotions.
In the league. Two-way players.
Hold on. I'm pulling up the score.
In the NHL, it's more difficult to play against for the Oilers than the LA Kings.
Oh, my God.
One of them, Ajay Kopitar.
Oh.
For the Kings, of course.
They waited too long. 8-6. Oh, big hit. Knocked him on his butt. Hello, Angela. Figures. It always happens when I jump out, but what we did was more important. I love the Orioles, but that was more important. And foot! No! Cleared out by Corpusalo. Oh, we got a penalty coming? No. Crowd wanted a penalty. They're not getting it.
We know how pivotal those penalties are.
Wow.
The Oilers and their plus 50% power play on the man advantage.
As if it could get any better here in the postseason from what it did, making history in the regular season. This one bounces
Loose out in front. Gets away.
Trying to get a shot past Dursey. Dursey and Walker go reaching for it. Dursey up the wall on a partial pinch from Desharnais. Dursey swipes it along for Walker. Up the wall toward Iafallo. And whisked out of the zone by the Kings in the direction of Fiala. Centering.
Oh, centering. Big hit. Los Angeles on the attack again. 3 goals each. Shots on right now. 3 goals each.
Bryant gets bumped through center ice by Jared Anderson Dolan on the 4th line for LA.
Is anybody the series done?
These teams are so familiar.
Are any series done yet?
It's the 16th time they're meeting.
Oh, Lord, Flipper. Don't do. Good Lord. What you two? Ow! Almost went in.
Skinner goes out to the bench. Broberg walks the line.
Wow.
Skinner is on for the Oilers.
That was as close as you can get without going in the net. Corpusalo knocks it away.
Here comes the Edmonton power play for the
We got a power play.
here on home ice.
No series is done yet.
The Oilers with that history-making power play on display after this.
What is the biggest Toronto team? Like, what is the most followed Toronto team? Would it be the Maple Leafs because it's all of Toronto? I don't know. Peanut, you tell me, what is the most... I forgot to put the lines up there at the top today, guys. I got tied up doing this. Probably going to kill the lines and just move that NHL logo over there. See if I can fix that now. What is the most popular overall team? The Leafs, but the Jays are all out. Leafs, but the Jays. What Jays? What NHL team? Which NHL team is the most popular? Is it Toronto? Because you got what? Toronto, Edmonton, Calgary. Is there another one that I'm missing? There has to be more than three. There has to be more than three NHL teams in Canada, right? With the way everybody talks about hockey in Canada? I imagine. Let me take this, move it from up here to the dead center. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I would think there's more than that. Can't really do much with that black or that white right now. I like the timeout there. Okay. I think I'm just going to do that. Montreal, that's right. Canadians, that's a good team. There's 4 teams.
Connor McDavid, just as he did in Game 4, attacking that defensive structure of the Kings, and he draws the penalty. It was McDavid in Game 4 that did this exact same play, dished it off to Evander Kane, who snapped it home for the tying goal.
Winnipeg. What are they? Are they the airplane team?
It's going on the prowl.
Ottawa. Ottawa Senators. Winnipeg. Isn't that the one that looks like a plane, a jet or something?
32% for the
Yeah, okay. See, I'm not stupid. I'm figuring it out. Woohoo! Doing something right. All right, here we go. Edmonton power play. 2 minutes. I still say Draisaitl. If I'm right tonight, Tina has to do everything flip her ass tonight. That was the bet. Oh! It was called the Tina Can't Say No bet.
Again, more of the same from the Kings. They're just way too passive on this power play. I know the Oilers' reputation precedes itself, but you have to play more aggressively. You can't just give them all this space.
There's Draisaitl, 32 power play goals.
Thank you, Peanut.
Tough to handle there for McDavid. He recovers, trying to work it back with Draisaitl. And a good
Get it back to Draisaitl.
Anderson, but the Oilers hold it in. Midway through the Carl Brunstrom minor and carried out by Vladislav Gavrikov.
What?
Much better there. You saw
What
Kente.
the hell just happened in my chat?
Forced Edmonton to make a careless pass.
Whatever you're drinking, can you bring it in August and give it to somebody like my wife or somebody else that's willing? Good Lord.
Question about
The hell?
Corpusalo coming into
I can't even keep a straight face with that. I'm totally done with that.
He certainly has answered the bell.
I'm not timing her out for that. I want to give her, hold on. I want to give her applause. Awesome! That's what I'm going with.
By Gavrikov, who
Congratulations, Flipper.
and they have been well
Good Lord, he just hit the lottery.
They both have.
Thanks for the info.
Corpusalo has been very
Oh
good,
my God.
save for a couple moments in game 4.
That's fantastic.
The overtime winner, which no doubt he'd like to have that one back.
13 seconds left on the power play.
Veteran Eckel works it back
13 on it.
the line. Final 10 seconds. Now Evander Kane.
Kane, there it is! It's a goal! It was not the right guy, but it's a goal! It was Kane! Kane! Tina Marie, thank you. She gifted a membership. That's fantastic. I gotta fix this real quick and I'll highlight Tina.
How the Kings have just been giving too much space. And what that does is it means that the Oilers...
Thank you, Tina Marie. Everybody give Tina some love.
Into a shooting As Evander Kane does right there, you can see Matt Roy from the Kings.
Who got the gift?
Not even close to the dot position. That's just.
I didn't see who got it. It didn't say.
For the Oilers.
7 for 12 now on the power play in this series. Fiala through center. On a pass intended for
Eric Wallace, welcome in. Cole Q got it. Cole's a good guy. He supports the channel a lot. That's very nice. Cole will be excited that he got that. Hold on. Crap, I did that. I'm trying to fix something real quick.
They wanted to play from in front against this Kings team. Not put themselves behind the 8 ball as they did in Game 4.
To the wing. Here's Simon.
There we go. That looks a little bit better. I like that. Thank you, Tina. That's awesome for Cole. I prefer that over Super Chats just because people benefit. It's creating magic for others. That's awesome. 1-0 Oilers. I can't wait till Molly and Jeanette start adding people into this group. I'm excited. I'm kind of sitting here waiting for people to start entering. I think it's going to be good for all of us. Nurse. He likes to hit people. Thank you, Tina. No, let's go Oilers over there. Peanut, what is your team? Is it Toronto? I know I joke all the time that it's Calgary, but I know it's not Calgary. 1-0 Edmonton.
Home ice on the power play in Game 5.
Under 10 minutes.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN.
This is so much better, sitting here with people that you know and having fun and chatting. I know I'm the only one on the camera at the time, but this is so much better than sitting here by myself doing it, watching a game. I mean, it's like 8 times. I mean, I can't even say. My whole family, Amber's away at her boyfriend's. Kayla's downstairs asleep. She's not feeling that good. My wife's been asleep since 8 o'clock, 7:45. She goes to work at 3 in the morning. Preston came in here, helped me for a few minutes. And then when he went to bed, even the dogs are gone. I don't got nobody right now, but I got all you guys. That's why I love doing this channel. And I hope it helps someone out there. I hope this channel helps you if you're watching, if you're new to us and having a good time, coming in here, being treated with respect, having some fun. I hope it's part of it. Hopefully the Boston Bruins will win tomorrow night. I'm doing that game. I'm doing that game because, well, I kind of I hate saying this out loud because I'll probably get in trouble. I've actually enjoyed calling the Bruins games. It's actually been fun. So I am going to do it. I'll keep doing this channel until I don't feel it's helping people. As long as I feel it's helping, then I will continue to do what I got to do and to do it. All right, here we go. Coming back in.
Dot serves as kind of a guide. Coaches don't want the players to go beyond the dot, but Matt Roy, he's a good 6-7 feet inside the dot. That's just way too close to your net and gives Kane way too much room to shoot from point-blank range. And this Oilers power play, as dangerous as they are, you cannot be that passive. You have to play aggressively. If you don't, you have no chance.
You got to counter what they do with an attack mentality of your own.
Oh, big tip! 2 Kings go down. 3-on-2 Oilers.
As the Kings are doing right now, but your best hope is to get on your toes and be assertive. They have to find a way to do that.
McDavid in the corner, pounded by Mikey Anderson. McDavid turning up the wall. And Bevitz slipped it in for Kane. Tried to go through the legs. Wrapped around by Draisaitl. And kicked down by Korpisalo. McDavid out in front.
Another goal, Edmonton! McDavid on the nut. Bam! Two nothing.
I don't know what else to say other than that this is just pure domination from players from another planet. This is just two players that have decided to take over Game 5. McDavid and Draisaitl have said enough is enough, and they want to put the stranglehold on this series.
Draisaitl scored.
The Kings cannot hang.
I'm just throwing it out there. He scored. He wasn't first, but he scored.
His sixth goal of this series already here in Game 5. Tyler Yamamoto worked
His sixth goal of the series in Game 5?
in the direction of Yamamoto.
Good gravy.
Well, we talked about those two together, McDavid and
10 points in the series. That's nuts.
together at 5 on
That guy doesn't get enough love. He's good.
Game 4 after they really hadn't done it the first 3 games, and Jay Woodcroft comes back out with that look in Game 5, and that's a checkmate type of move to have in your back pocket.
Chris Dye. Hello, buddy. Welcome in.
Tossed that net by Grundstrom, got kicked out there by Kulak.
Space Mountain Dave. Hello.
You know what it is, Mike? It's desperate times.
Welcome in, buddy.
Desperate measures.
Velarde's feed got broken up, and Velarde fights for it along the wall. Vogel carries
10
it.
shots to 5.
Vogel cuts wide, holds up, and will lift it in.
If you're LA here, you've got to find a way to make the Oilers defend. You know, you can be defensively sound all you want, but if you're playing in your own end for the balance of the period, eventually it's going to end up in the back of your net. These top offensive players try to get them where they don't want to be, which is down in their end, chasing you around.
Remember, it was the Kings who went up 3-0 in the first period in Game 4, and the Oilers responded.
Is Paul in here? Is Paul's backstage, I guess.
And it spills out to center ice. We've seen crazy momentum swings in this series. How do you internalize that?
I want to find a way to put him on some type of hard backing so that I can put him on a little easel in front of me.
For the Oilers, their Achilles heel has been penalties. They've gotten themselves behind the 8-ball quite a bit from just taking bad penalties at bad times. But for the Kings, it's about...
Oh, shot! That's wide for the Kings.
It's been the
Butterfly, hello.
cost them.
Okay, Paul, did you see my text? That's fantastic. But I was thinking about how I could put them on like a piece of wood or a hard piece of plastic or something so that I could set it on a little easel next to me. Okay. Thank you. That's great. Oh, there it is. The kid. This is going to be a good game. I think Gretzky just scored. Wow. 2-1.
They just threw it towards the net. In this case, they had the chance to shoot, but instead waited for a better opportunity. You're going to see.
That's a nice steal.
Here, instead of shoveling it right
Great.
towards
Oh,
the
man.
he holds on to it, makes the play to
Playoff hockey is something fantastic.
Kempe with the presence of mind to spin, and then it's the POP.
Nice save, and off the deflection, it's in.
And Iafallo is there.
Iafallo's third of this series. Of course, in Game 1, he had the overtime game-winning goal on the power play. And the Kings slice into the deficit with Iafallo at 13-12 from Kempe and Kopitar.
I think our screen's looking pretty good tonight. I'm pretty happy with it.
Arvidsson tees one up with four.
Oh, there's another one. Did that go in? No. How did that stay out of there for the Kings? Wow, Skinner's getting beat up down there. How did that stay out?
This series, I'll tell you, it's
Good God.
It doesn't get any closer for Stuart Skinner than that one. This one, Arvidsson with the spinning shot, turnaround shot towards the net. And then it goes back off the skate in front. It's Cody Ceci in front, and this is inches from being a tie game.
With 6:12 to go here.
For the moderators that are in here, Jeanette and Molly will be reaching out to you. We have a different mod chat where information will be. It's a brand new program that I found. It's free. Comes with it. It's on a app. It's going to be cool. Oh, there's another goal, Edmonton! This is going to be a party. That was nice. So Molly or Jeanette will be reaching out to you, giving the information and linking you in. Everybody can get in. You don't have to go to a social media site to use it. It's separate. It's offline. It's private. It's going to be fantastic. And that way, anytime you're moderating, you can open it up, and if anything's going on, keep up with it. 3-1. We got. If you took the over in tonight's game, you are dancing right now.
For the Oilers here in the first. Yamamoto's there. He pursues around Dowdy at the wall. Wedged out the center and Brunstrom.
Icing. Oh, we got a little bit of fighting going on. It's just prom dancing. They're just holding each other. Hey, how's your mom? Have you seen my hot date the other night? They were just dancing. 3-1 on the TV timeout.
I'm going to pull over and stretch my legs.
3-1 on a TV timeout. I think this clean look on our screen, keeping it clean and just keeping it in the ice and the scoreboard, I think that's the best thing. I've been trying to play with this thing for weeks, trying to figure it out. And I think we finally got it where it's going to be good. Where hopefully it's best for the person out there watching or looking at it on their phone. Dave wants more fights. We can get one in the chat. I'll go find somebody. Let me go get Gonzo, and you guys can go at it in the chat. That would be something. Oh, this is good stuff. It's hard for me to do basketball when hockey is this much fun. So what do they do every year when they fill up the cup with names? Like if they fill a whole ring up, do they take a big ring off and then put an empty one on there? Is that what they do with this cup? And they take pieces of it and put it in the Hall of Fame type thing? Because it seems to me like it's almost full again.
Anything is possible. So the decorations could get a little out of hand. And a city could get a new landmark. Could the freak flag fly? Could the storm surge? Could it happen for the first time? Could it happen again? Yeah, that could happen. That is playoff hockey. Tomorrow on ESPN.
They take off the rings, the big ones, like down the bottom of it, type thing.
In Game 4 on Sunday, the Oilers overcame a 3-goal.
I'd imagine, I guess.
Did that in the playoffs for the first time since 1997.
Kind of neat.
Tonight in Game 5, they've got a 3-goal first period down for.
People don't actually drink out of that thing when they win, do they? Seems like that would be kind of wrong. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And they keep the same amount of rings of the cup at all times. Okay. Interesting. They do? I think that's wrong. Pete, many goals, few shots. I've been busy. Theo Sam Eagle. We love Theo.
First 2 goals for the Oilers came in a span of 2:32.
I appreciate you, Theo.
Just over the line and worked out by Iapollo. And now Kopitar pursues on Bouchard.
I gave Theo one of my votes for the Hall of Fame, hoping that we do. I think he deserved it. One of my ones that I have in, I gave one to him. You're always out there supporting a lot of people. I don't want to know what's going on in that cup. Sounds like a bacteria haven. Oh, wide shot again. Skinner's doing a pretty good job tonight. Shot on goal, save. Kings popped up out of play on the save. No! How do I do this? Come on. I got to. Come on, let me on this stupid site. God, I can't stand ESPN. I got them all turned off now. Cut it out. Shot deflected off. I don't even want to know what they do with that cup. Neutralize, skate out. Kings 1-on-3, no dice. Driving the net and scoring! Right there, wow, another one. Three to two. Kings put another one up.
At the end of his shift, here's the post chance first from Nugent Hopkins, but then Grunstrom at the end of his shift takes this puck all the way down to the offensive zone and then makes this behind.
I'll tell you what, it got quiet in that building. What's up, Joey Serrano? It got quiet in that building when they scored that goal. You could have heard a pin drop.
The thing we should expect with this series, it's don't go away.
All right, what was that? I don't know. Something just buzzed.
You asked Tom McClellan pregame, Kings head coach, of course, how do you manage the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows and the roller coaster? He said, you tell
This is a great game so far.
That's the way it's been.
He, like everyone else, has no idea.
Kempe had 41 in the regular season. He's got a double. Kopitar's pass got broken up. He intended again for 83 in Kempe. And for Carl Grunstrom, atoning. Remember, he had the penalty on McDavid. Motoring back in. McDavid pulls up.
Oh!
Corpusalo. Worked back toward the net by Kane. Eckel at the half wall. Back for Kane. Makes it back to the point for Bouchard. Moved along. Tri-sidle out high off the stick of Anderson.
1:33 on the clock.
Played around the wall. Bouchard out to keep it. McDavid out the hesitation. Shifting back toward Kane. Checkies with Anderson and shoveled out by Kempe.
Still another long zone shift for the Oilers in the offensive zone.
Just keep shooting, yeah.
Against a team that has so
You ain't kidding.
weapons offensively. That's a tall order.
This is great.
Picked out by Arvidsson.
Coming the other way.
Pass for more. Partially broken up on the way in. Now Matt Roy. A drive and a glove save by Skinner.
Get closer to hockey with the NHL app. Closer to the names you know and need to know. Closer to all the games, all the time. Get closer to everything you love with the NHL.
This is a blast. We're under 1 minute. Under 1 minute.
A 5-goal first period combined, the most combined goals.
No! Hold on, I'm trying to. Great, now it's blocking the whole thing.
These two teams that just know each other so well. They know their strengths. They also know their weaknesses, the areas they can exploit, the areas they can attack. I think that's partly why we're seeing these games play out the way they are.
And the time of the year where any little weakness, you can magnify it.
It gets amplified so much. And
all right, let's hope that keeps it off. I'm trying, guys. That's the best scoreboard out there. They keep playing stupid stuff up there. Driving me nuts.
And you know where those weak points are, what you want to attack.
3-2, 40 seconds left.
Roll off the face-off here. Stick up high, caught the Kings player. That was Kevin Fiala. 30 seconds to go. Here in the first period. Here's Fiala. Loading up through center, gains the line.
18 seconds on the clock. Here, it's going to run out the clock. That's going to end it out. 3-2. What a first period. That was something.
Peels back and surveys. And that's how the first period
comes to an end. I'm waiting for ESPN to force out another one. Is that what it is? 18 minutes? I always wondered how much it was.
Well, we said maybe the most compelling series of any so far.
This is great.
Supporting evidence, John Butchergrass.
I know ESPN's going to force one out on me in just a minute. Hey, Tina, did you like my shirt that I found?
The most prolific first period of the entire playoffs.
You like that one? Going old school.
First 20. Stars looking good as well. Highlights, talk, tally, weeks the end.
I always liked his logo.
Ally helps you save for the things you dream about. Faster. We can automatically scan your spending to find you saving.
I always did.
Whatever you're saving.
All right, we got an intermission here. Time to hang out and eat Reese's Pieces. That's what I heard.
I'm Peter Davidson. Not Pete, because before 11 a.m., I like to keep it toned down and simple. Just like Taco Bell breakfast. With fluffy eggs, sausage, melty cheese.
Oh, I could go for a good breakfast sandwich.
Grilled tortilla. Nothing too wild, just like me.
Breakfast for dinner is good.
Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Co-host?
You're on Breakfast with Peter. You're my co-host.
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
That's actually a pretty good commercial for Taco Bell. I'll give him that.
I'm not letting hotel soap near my skin. It's the lavender meant for me. Get that.
Savannah, if you don't get your moisturized hands off my body wash.
Get $1,500 purchase allowance on the 2023 Cadillac XT5 and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Tea time. Is that what you do in between? Have tea? No! Come on.
Made with blue tea. And with 5% alcohol, get ready to turn off your phone and the suns all day long.
I keep muting everything. They just keep bringing it back up. And they override my sound when they do it. I can't even control it, like to mute it. If I could mute it, I would do that in a heartbeat, but I can't even do that.
Just go to eBay Motors where the check means a guaranteed fit. That's right.
Irritating.
Cashback is good, but double cashback is even
You've been known to have pancakes for dinner. Pancakes for dinner are good. Breakfast for dinner is a good thing from time to time. You can't do it all the time, but from time to time, it's good. So I was on a French fry kick earlier, and I don't know if I'm still on that or not. Trying to figure that out. Looks to me like my son had all kind of baseball practices put on the calendar. Am I missing that? Is that May? What date is this? I'll go ahead and say it. So, Thursday, May 11th, practice. Yet that didn't come up on my thing over here. Maybe it'll take a little bit. Should have come up over here on my Team Snap thing. Or the calendar. It's supposed to come up on my calendar. Maybe it'll just take till tomorrow before it does.
Dowdy's eyes are on him.
And he already drew the penalty.
He already drew the penalty at this point. Here's the guy who's going to eventually get the chance. He's going to dish this over. That's why he's so good at top speed, finding guys that are open. And the way he realized Kapari's skates returned and then burst to the inside, unbelievable.
Big Daddy Kane pays it off, Weeksy. Big Daddy Kane is right. Just needs a high
Big
top
Daddy
speed.
Kane, huh?
By the way,
but that's a high top shot. Unreal shot placement by Vander Kane. Great deception. Hides the release point. He's a big-time power forward, and he's on the board for the Oilers there.
I love Kupari in my Negronis, by the way. Just it makes it great. We're not done yet. Again, the dynamic duo do it again.
Yeah, they do. It's Draisaitl just going to the front of the net. McDavid and is that Gretzky's office back there?
Yes.
Edmonton hanging out back there.
Right in front, too. No big deal. Right in front. Money well spent. Gretzky to Messier. Yeah, exactly. Leon Draisaitl leads the league in playoff.
3-2 game right now.
Led the league in playoff assists. Leon Draisaitl with Mike and Dom.
Leon, 5 goals combined in that first period, the most in a first period of any game in the playoffs so far. What was it like playing in that?
Yeah, I think there's a couple too many breakdowns on both teams, and two good offensive teams playing each other. So obviously, I think both teams are going to tighten it up here a little bit.
Leon, you guys made such a deep run last year. What were some of the lessons you guys took that you want to bring into this year's playoff season?
I think just learning the ebbs and flows and, the ups and downs of a playoff run and a game even. So there's so many momentum swings. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. But whoever handles it the best usually has a good chance. So it's something that we've definitely learned and improved on.
Leon, thanks for the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
He had 2 points a game last year in the playoffs. He has 2 points a game this year in the playoffs, 10 points in 5 games. And there he is, just 6-4 in 10 on the ice for all but 2 of the Oiler goals. But credit to the Kings, who are hanging around with their scrappy play, counter-punching against his powerful team. Meanwhile, big game 5. It's been all Dallas tonight. They just scored again. Jake Ottinger pitching a shutout.
I'm sorry, I'm just leaving a note.
This first intermission report is presented by the first ever all-electric RZ. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
At Lexus, our motto is you have to feel it to believe it. Experience the exhilaration of the Lexus performance.
Reshare now. Thank you guys for sharing.
Resto Rest in peace. Let me bring in my expert.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23 with a Galaxy phone trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Hey man, you could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Woo! We gotta go get it.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You know, those mornings when it takes just a little bit extra to get you out of bed? This might be it.
Wake up to the goodness of Jimmy Dean.
I'm here with tonight's star of the game, Joe Thornton. The crowd is still up on its feet cheering. Joe, how do you do it?
Simple, Linda. Just from that one-day beard and brow color.
How big a game changer in men's temporary beard color is just for men's one-day beard and brow color?
Huge. Instantly covers grays and fills in thin patchy areas. So quick, so easy, so natural looking.
And the reason you are tonight's star of the game. Great job, Joe.
Thanks, Linda. Bye, Mom.
Stop waiting in line at drive-thrus just to
Man,
place
this
an
thing
order.
is slow. Look at this website right now here.
CarPlay instead. Domino's.
Yes.
And say goodbye to the drive-thru with every tap.
Okay, what should we get?
Ooh, pineapple. What should we get?
Pepperoni.
Order carryout on the go using the Domino's app. Now on Apple CarPlay.
Over the years, I've seen what loyalty can do for business. These people have helped me build this company from the ground up. And I want them to know how much I value their commitment. So I'm doing what I can to help secure their future. Because true loyalty goes both ways.
When the Stanley Cup playoffs begin on ESPN, anything is possible. So the decorations could get a little out of hand, and the city could get a new landmark.
That's what I was looking for, Tina.
Could the freak flag fly? Could the storm surge? Could it happen for the first time? Could it happen again? Yeah, that could happen. That is playoff hockey.
That's exactly what I was just looking for. Wow, there's not much there, is there?
Welcome back to the Lexus First Intermission Report. Prepare yourself for the unexpected.
Final 10 seconds. Vander Kane shoots and scores. David out in front. And they score. Kopitar backhand lead. They score. Back and forth we go in Edmonton.
The Stanley Cup Playoffs.
All right. Dallas, Minnesota, big game 5 series tied at 2. Marcus Foligno, early hit right there, knee on knee, 5-minute major, gone for the game. Fox down.
Hey, Sebastian.
Because Fox ends up getting digged up, of course.
There's not a lot there.
It was an impactful player for them in their bottom 6 is out of the game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough way to start the game, too. On the road, put the team 5-minute power play, gone for the game, put down the red ball.
8 seconds in, Sagan's 4th power play goal in the series. Taking good nights with it. He's nice to see him healthy, though. He's having an impact. RoboCop hit the crossbar. The puck then came back to him, and he's in the same spot. He beats for a 2-0 lead. One of the best players in the world right now, Jason Robertson. Mason Marchment. Clean it up. Long reach. Sagan again. Clear that one. In the fuego. Delandria and together. Ottinger going for the shutout. There's a 1 minute left in that game.
What do you say? He's
There's no such thing as curses. We don't control the hitters.
Shutout.
Good call on Foligno.
Oh, my. Great call. Yeah, I mean, he goes in there a little bit out of control. I think it's the right call. His legs are spread wide. You got to be under control. You
got to be under control. It's like Bucci and you saying, shut out on the air. Come on, boys. But hey, Jake Hottinger. Yeah. You hear me? Hottinger. Came in with a 940 career save percentage in the playoffs. Number 954 last year. And with the shutout, this would be his first shutout here. As the
it could be any of those things, Tina.
From the shutout. Shutout.
It could have been any. It could have been a multitude of things.
In the shutout, please. That's tomorrow night right there. Bruins trying to wrap up that series. And again, Kel McCarr suspended for Game 5, and no Jared McCann, the 40-goal scorer who was injured on the hits. Yeah, that's tough to see because he's such an impactful player. Their leading goal scorer.
Tough to look at, though. I can see that.
But as an individual player, he's their best.
Not easy just to look at that little bit, you know. All that time, I never knew her real name was Jade.
Huge guy to miss. Kel McCarr as well.
Learned something new today.
Colorado's not the same team. They're missing a lot of guys. You know, Kadri, Landeskog, Chuskin, Burakovsky. I mean, go down the list. It's not the same Colorado team.
True. Shout out to the Providence Bruins as well. Shout out. I thought you said shutouts. No, shout out. 14 seconds away. Out of here. Shutout. You've been watching Alexis. Shutout intermission report. Shutout.
Chipotle's new chicken al pastor is fire on every level. Fresh chicken hot off the grill. A rich marinade of seared morita peppers and ground achiote balanced with a splash of pineapple. All combined for the right amount of heat. Chipotle's all-new chicken al pastor is where fire meets flavor.
The all-new Chevy Colorado is made for more.
Oh,
Bring
boy.
More. Do more. See more.
With my disability challenge, this new mod chat is going to help me a lot. It's going to help me a ton because I can actually get to it without having to stop everything I'm doing and go over to the other area and everything.
I love your place.
Thanks. Could you grab some carrots?
Sure. What's this?
So, you know, it's funny because I talk to my wife a lot as we're sitting here just chatting. I talk to my wife a lot where I'll say, you know, the little things that they don't think is anything is everything to me. You know, like dog toys in the middle of the floor. I go out in the living room and I'm going across the floor on my chair. I can't see the dog bones that are the same color as the floor, and I'll hit them and I'll go crashing. You know, but for there it's not a big deal. So it's little things you don't think of how it affects you. You know, now over what it was before. But you find ways around it. That's what I figured out. Being disabled, you find ways around. And sometimes that way around it is that you just can't do it. Sometimes the answer is just no. You can't do it. With this mod chat here, I'll be able to, I could touch one button and do I could sit here, touch and go, hey guys, glad you're here in the chat tonight. And boom, I've put up a post that quickly, where I can't do any of that with Twitter and my computer.
The NBA playoffs continue Friday on ESPN.
I'm prepping dinner, and instead of putting all my vegetable scraps into the garbage, which can really stink up my kitchen, I put all of them into loamy. At the end of every day, my family...
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if more YouTubers figured this thing out and realized how easy that chat is over social media stuff, that more YouTubers end up using it. Mark my words tonight. As we sit here tonight, give it 3 months, more YouTubers will hear about this. And boom. Wow, look at all those people outside of the building. There's thousands of people outside the building cheering on the game. That's crazy.
Circle. It's your water, your way. Try Circle at drinkcircle.com.
Welcome back to the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico. The ice been hopping all night. This series has been that way. Who knows what we have in store the next couple of periods as we welcome you back. Dominic Moore, Mike Monaco in you.
This is going to be crazy. I hope these next two periods are as good as this first one was. Here we go. They're starting the second period, so coming in, let's do it.
Some big-time lapses, on both sides. And this is one we talked about here. You got to take the most dangerous play away. Obviously,
I can't look at that Twitter chat, Jeanette, during the game. I have to stop, close things out, open other programs to get over there. Now I can have this. Do it.
On knocking people down, taking away sticks. So the mistakes have come early and often in this game as well.
We told you we had 5 goals, highest scoring first period in the playoffs.
All right, here we go. We're off and running.
24 shots.
Gotta get this TV caught up. Guess I'm not getting French fries tonight. That kind of stinks. 3-2 game here. Yeah, I was way behind on this TV. Good Lord. All right, let's get the energy going here. Oh, out in front of the Kings net already. Loose out in front. Kicked away. I don't know how these guys get in front of 90-mile-an-hour pucks. It's crazy. Save. Yeah, this is going to be a lot easier. I can just take a glance. As I'm sitting here, I can do that. I can be here and just look to my left, and I can see the chat and then come back over without even doing it. And half the time, we don't even need it. It's not like there's major things going on, but it's good to have. Plus, I'll be able to get to it on a phone when I'm streaming, on location. That's going to be good, too, because it'll be on an app. Put the app on Preston's phone and use his phone.
They also bring out these things where desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh, wide slap shot.
And a counter for Todd McClellan that we saw beginning in that first period with Kopitar and Kempe at the top line for the Kings.
15 shots to 12. Edmonton on top right now in shots. Yes, it's called Group Me. They'll send you an invitation, Jeannie. Sebastian, Jeanette, and Molly are helping me out. Going to get everybody in and help everybody. It's simple and easy to use, Jeannie. And it's free. My favorite word. Doesn't cost a penny. And there's no limit to the amount of people we can put in there. So it's not like before where some people couldn't be in because we filled up the thing.
If you're going to load up Tri-Side and McDavid on one line, well, the Kings, their strength is having 3 good lines, and Fiala on that third line has to be a difference maker.
Jersey on net rebound, locked up in the air in the direction of Carl Grundstrom. He's out there with Velarde and Fiala with Iafallo moving up. Carried in by Fogle, back pressure from Grundstrom, who bangs along the wall. Picked off there by Walker. The Stanley Cup playoffs debut here tonight.
Yeah, or they don't have Twitter. We got some people that don't have Twitter. Oh, app and a website. Yeah, MR said it's both. It's an app and a website.
Right back in. Fogle stayed on side and now back out toward Grundstrom.
Here come the Kings. Almost 3 minutes gone already. Oh, what a hit! He's going to the bench. He's not only physically hurt, his feelings are hurt. Good Lord. Oh, swing and a miss out front. Couldn't pull the trigger on it.
establishing some pushback here for the Kings.
The 15-year defenseman, former Norris winner, of course, could play in the playoffs last year in this series. Gavrikov for Arvidsson, back up the wall toward Tano. Kulak fires it deep, came off the boards. At Korpisalo, he was ready. Kulak with the skate, brought it down, slided up ahead toward the blue line, encroaching on the Kings zone. Roy starts a breakout with Arvidsson. And drops it back from that Roy. Gavrikov fires it in. Arvidsson gets bumped by Bukestad. And Bukestad lumbers out with it. Nugent Hopkins flips in deep. And he'll head out for a change.
Line change here. Line change. Kings have the puck.
The ice for the Oilers. Roy had it broken up by King. Filtered through in the direction of Kempe. And Ekholm will reset.
This is that 1-3-1 we see from the Kings. I expect
Oilers taking their time now. Here they come.
They've been attacking the left side. The right side for the Kings is where the forward is. And we've seen the Oilers have success by attacking the Kings' right side. That time they elected to rim it from the right side.
Now on that right side, it's Walker. Banks it off the glass out to center. And a retreating Ekholm collects. Go up the right side again, and this one deflects out of play.
Deflected out of play. 14:50 some on the clock here. Anybody new in here for the first time tonight ever on our channel? Please say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from.
Opportunity at the other end. Jersey shovels that one towards the net, and here's Doughty making his presence known with a huge hit coming off from outside your screen to Brock Vogel. And then it was Doughty again in the defensive zone, asserting himself, winning that puck battle.
Vogel's on the ice here for the Oilers. Good to see that he's all right. Darnay sweeps it along into the corner. And Brunstrom again out there with Velarde and Fiala on this all-important third line. Here for the Kings. Vogel on the turnover. And a save Korpisalo. Work back toward the net run. And Korpisalo freezes it.
Great stick from Derek Ryan in the neutral zone to win that puck, one hand on his stick. Give his team an opportunity. Take a look, that puck comes in there. There it is right there, Ryan with the steal, the outside shot, and then funneling pucks towards the net, trying to test Korpisalo are the Oilers. Those bad angle shots can surprise goaltenders.
Jeannie, I sent you the link to it so you can look at it. Jeanette and them will be working on it the next couple days to a week, getting everybody over.
Game 5 here in the first round.
I sent it so you can take a look at it.
Kings need to find an answer in the defensive zone. Right now, they're getting absolutely schooled by the Oilers' offensive puck protection, puck control.
16-14 shots on goal.
Not found an answer as of yet.
What can they change?
Well, again, it's that man-on-man system, but they just seem confused. They have to have layers of defense. You're going to be going up against McDavid. You can't leave one man to defend him. You have to have layers behind, able to respond.
Up the wall, past Velarde. And Darnay uses Kulak.
Some games you look at these guys and they look like they're skating fast. Tonight it looks like they're skating mad or angry. Like, not fast, but with aggression.
Here again, that passive 1-3-1 for the Kings. They want the Oilers to try to skate into it.
Oilers again down that right side. Gavrikov tangles with Yamamoto. Byfield trying to work it out off the wall. Bangs with Costin. Romer skating along the line, taking it toward Nurse. Broken up by Roy. And out to neutral ice.
Byfield right now very noticeable, having a real time.
Oh! One of the Oilers is down. Went flying into the boards on his own. He looks like he got knocked silly. Oh, yeah, his eyes are spinning. Who is it? I couldn't see what his name was. He was somebody that didn't have all his teeth. That's all I know.
Targets are on site.
Were you followed? No. Nothing else since? It's all here, as we discussed.
I'm in position.
Should we get some lunch? Sounds good. Famished.
If you're an undercover agent, you need to be undercover. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
We're out to get out of there.
In pursuit.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Build around the driver. No. Begin with the human. Begin with how they feel. Craft every detail. The look, the sound, the feeling. To create more than a car. To create a connection. The first ever Mazda CX-9.
Marie is ready to buy her first home.
But a down payment and closing costs, those are big checks.
Good thing I have big news. Come on. When you buy with Rocket Homes and finance with Rocket Mortgage, you get up to $10,000 cash toward closing from Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, and one you can get only with Rocket. Isn't that a good deal? It's a good deal, right? Visit onlywithrocket.com to get started today.
Stanley Cup playoffs continue this week with more first-round action tomorrow night. Panthers Bruins at 7 Eastern here on ESPN, followed by Kraken Avalanche. Then on Thursday, Lightning Maple Leafs, they're on TBS at 7 Eastern, and Rangers Devils on ESPN 2 at 7:30 as the road to the Cup rolls on.
I mentioned the importance of Kevin Fiala for the Kings. You know, if you're going to load up McDavid and Draisaitl on one line, the reason that Woodcroft does not want to do that is because it weakens the other lines. Now, a strength of the Kings is that they have three attacking lines that have some serious talent on it. Fiala has to dominate whenever he's on the ice against a weakened Oilers line. That is a key for the Kings.
Sunday, Game 4 was his first game in 3 weeks, coming back from a lower body injury. And Tom McClellan said he made a big difference, had the 2 assists, but just ups the skill level and the creativity. A check from Anderson along the boards to the half wall. And Drew Doughty out of the corner for the Kings.
You're going to go up against Ryan McLeod and that line against the Oilers. That Fiala line, to me, has to dominate. They have to come out on the winning side for the Kings to have any chance here.
Oh, nice check.
Bounced on Mikey Anderson, and then he took the hit, absorbing the contact right by his bench. Robinson went down. Trevor Moore swoops in for the Kings. And a board battle here. The All-Star for Los Angeles in his first season here. Downey steps into space. Needs a pass for Moore. And Skinner to stop.
You know, we talked about how much these two teams have seen each other. And both of these teams are very different, though, from the versions that we saw a year ago. Drew Doughty out with an injury last year, as was Victor Arvidsson. And then, Mike, you had mentioned early in the game, Korpisalo and Gavrikov coming in. And we've been talking about the importance of Kevin Fiala. Obviously, on the Oilers side, some additions as well. They're a completely different team with Matthias Ekholm coming in, the emergence of Stuart Skinner. So as familiar as these teams are, there's also some big differences as well.
Think about how the tune surrounding that major Jonathan Quick trade has changed and the reaction to it. And certainly, he will always have a place as a Kings legend. But Gavrikov and Korpisalo, man, they have made an impact.
They sure have. When you win together, as you said, you walk together forever. And I know how meaningful that trade was to Doughty and Kopitar in particular. But they're focused on winning now with the time that they have left.
Just, yeah, Hank, you can take a look through it. Jeannie, Molly, and Jeanette are going to get everything out tomorrow and get the private invitations to the group and everything. They're on it. They got a plan. I asked them to help me with it. They have a plan for it. So I just want to give it to you so you can take a look at it.
I think if you're the Kings right now, here's a look at Kempe They stood up in the neutral zone. If you're the Kings, you're down 3-2. You really haven't played anywhere near your best hockey to start this game. I think you have to take the positive in that. Know that you're one shot away from evening this game, even though you brought basically a subpar performance.
Oh, the referee got popped in the face, and he's down. He's getting back up, and he got popped. Referee got popped. Oh, Lord.
Well, let's bring in our...
Oh, man! What a shot! Hold on. How do I film that? Oh, my God!
Well, it's a necessary, I shouldn't say necessary, but I mean, it happens. You're looking at, you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time. You're part of the play, and that's Brad Kovacic. He's a tough guy, tough veteran. He's not going to leave the game. He's going to stay in there.
Go back. I want to see that again. Let me turn up the volume for a minute.
Here, right off the face-off.
Hold on. It's going to take me a second. I'll be behind for a second. Video.
Well, let's bring in our rules expert, Dave Jackson. Jax, that's never comfortable, right?
Wow.
Well, it's a necessary...
All right, I got to cut back up. What the heck? He just got leveled. I'm putting that out as a short.
More of ozone time than the Kings have in this game, approaching the midway point in period number 2.
Again, you have to take the positives in that. If you're LA, you know that you're one shot away. And often you hear players talking about these momentum changes in the game, and when you're coming from behind, you hear guys say on the bench, hey guys, all it takes is one shot. One shot is all we need. Kind of reins in your focus on what you can control in the here and now.
Ryan wins a face-off, comes back out to neutral ice. Jay Woodcroft told us right before the game got started when we chatted with him, he only felt like they had one bad period.
I'm going to put this out as a short.
First period, he said, of game 4.
I'm not sure I'd agree with that assessment. I think maybe as a full period, that's true, but they've had many bad moments, including the bad penalties that I referenced throughout the first 3 games.
And he took a lot of them in those 3 games in particular.
10:35 on the clock and counting. 10:35.
Kulak up ice. Strong skater. Gains the line. Chips it off the glass and runs it down himself. Jersey and Walker swipe at it. Anderson Dolan shovels it out toward Quinton Byfield, who bats it out back toward the Edmonton end.
There's another look at that 1-3-1 from the Kings. They just want to sit back. I think they've got to be a little bit more assertive. They've been known for this, but Oilers have had no trouble with it so far in this series.
Big hit from Clint Costin on Jared Anderson Dolan. Trying to step away from Yamamoto. Poked along by Costin. Rumbles to it in the corner. With Kupari, drains on him. Yamamoto out high, spins it back for Leon Draisaitl. Trying to shake Mikey Anderson. Draisaitl carries out to the half wall on an exchange with Broberg. Broberg dancing down the wall. Broberg out in front. The shot saved.
Shot saved.
Korpisalo on Costin in time. Draisaitl in the corner. Turns away from Kupari. Draisaitl.
Oh, off the post.
A good example right there of that man-on-man coverage. When it breaks down, it really breaks down. Draisaitl spins off his man and gives himself just a huge amount of space to walk right into.
Dance away from the 23-year-old fourth-line center from Finland, Rasmus Kupari.
Not to mention the mismatch, right?
And now Trevor Moore fires it in, rims it around for the Kings. At the half wall, Arvidsson works it out toward Moore off the skates. He battles with Nurse, shielding from Moore, and poked along out to center. Arvidsson scans. Arvidsson cuts it off.
Oh!
CC on the takeaway. It's hit by Deneau into the corner. Inside of 8.5 to go here in the second. And Deneau works it out, but Nurse steps to it on the far boards. Nurse back toward the line. CC toward the net.
There it is! Oilers in, baby! Bam!
And the Oilers.
Wow. Four to two. Look at all those people outside the building going nuts.
Well, this place is rocking again. And it was Victor Arvidsson that had a chance to get this puck out early in the shift. But instead it stays in. And then this is just a harmless wrister towards the net that gets tipped on the way through. And you see the reaction from Arvidsson. Ivan there in behind Korpisalo. We are going to get a goalie change here in Edmonton.
A goalie change.
Well, it was the Oilers who pulled Stuart Skinner in Game 4. And now in Game 5, Jonas Korpisalo pulled here in the second in favor of Phoenix Copley, who right now is making his playoff debut.
And we've been talking all game how the defensive zone coverage is just simply not good enough for the Kings. You spend that much time in your zone, eventually the puck's going to end up in the back of your net.
Korpisalo really effective the first 3 games in particular. Maybe not as much in Game 4, and now yanked in the second period of Game 5. Kane runs it down, working out through down. Going to the wall, picked up by Kopitar, outlets for Kempe, and work to Mikey Anderson. Iafallo, skate to stick, down the left wing on net.
Shot on net, save.
And I like the move from Todd McClellan. You got to do something to wake up your troops here.
We had 5 goals in the first. The first of the second on a tip from Bukestad. It chases Korpisalo.
I love that music.
At Honda, hybrid is more than fuel efficiency. It means sporty and fun to drive. Style that enhances
Hoggers, hello, welcome in. Good to see you.
and technology that's paving the way for tomorrow.
Great job, Peanut, putting that all up.
Drivers 10 best list for the 37th time. The all-new 2023 Accord Hybrid. Hybrid, defined by Honda.
Yeah, I like the music.
Well, not to brag, but I just switched my whole family to Verizon.
I think it's the same music they used to bring in that reliever in New York Mets.
$35 a line.
I got that deal too.
Oh, hey, bragging buddies.
My man.
This I don't need. You should give me a call.
With Verizon, your family gets the network they can rely on. And the Disney Bundle. With Disney Plus, Hulu...
Disney Bundle. I want a Disney Bundle.
For just $35 a line. That's a savings of $240 a year. The savings you want on the network worth bragging about. Verizon.
This is Roundup for Lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your lawn. This stuff works on dandelions, crabgrass, clover. This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup for Lawns. This stuff works.
Nick Bukestad came over from Arizona at the deadline and maybe more of an opportunity in this Game 5, and he responds net front.
He sure does. Big body. He's been excellent with some of those detailed parts of the game for the Oilers, winning crucial face-offs as well. Nice to see a guy like him get rewarded with a big goal here in Game 5.
And now Copley enters, the native of North Pole, Alaska. He went 24-6-3 in the regular season.
Interesting.
He's a big part of the reason why the Kings are where they are. Jersey out net, Skinner stop. Rebound came out in the slot and showed down by Vander Kane. We'll
Let's see if that can light a fire here for the Kings. Get them.
Try to get them going here. Kings got to get something going.
Against the Avalanche, guy made 35 starts this year. Before this year, just 26 starts in his career. Kopitar, high drive, and out there he pitches. Trying to work it back up along, and McDavid ushers it out to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up ice. Bouchard joining the rush. The defenseman takes it in deep, worked it out, and I follow collects, and then goes past Kempe.
We talked earlier in the game about the Kings, and one of the keys for them was that they were going to have to find a way to make the Oilers defend. They're a team that excels offensively, as everyone knows. You have to push them to defend. They just have not done it, and the reason is they're too passive.
Okay.
How many times have we seen them back
6:30 left in the period. 6:30.
to forecheck? You have to get on your horse and start to play some offense.
Ryan for center. Collapse there with Brunstrom. At this point in the season, can you make that type of change?
It's not like they haven't had times where they've controlled play on the forecheck, but for whatever reason, maybe it's the environment here in Edmonton, they've come out and looked frankly quite scared.
Velarde had the shot come in, and we've got a tripping call.
Tripping!
Against the Kings. And Kevin Fiala.
Okay, but 22, 2 is tripping.
NHLShop.com, the official online store of the NHL and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHL
I'm not shopping now. 6:04 left.
All right, tenuous spot here. Oilers by 2. You talked about the Kings kill. What do you got to see from them?
Well, same idea. They've just been way too passive, and, you know, something's got to give here. They got to figure this out, or else it's going to go from bad to worse in a hurry.
It starts with an Anze Kopitar face-off win as the Kings try to kill.
I'll put this link for this in here if anybody wants it.
Trailing by 2 in Game 5.
You see how
David Wiggins in, and a shot gets blocked by Down.
There's the short if you couldn't see it. If you didn't see the hit, you want to see it. We got another hit going on here.
Well, Downey paying the price for his team, blocking that shot from Connor McDavid. And again, the Kings were all flat-footed at the blue line with Connor McDavid and a head of steam. Just not a winning strategy.
Ah, son of a crap biscuit.
Try to have some momentum coming back, so you're just as Kopitar has done.
Look at that. I just...
Along the line, trying to shed Iafallo. Worked across for the
Such a pain, ESPN.
Bouchard moves it for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. McDavid on net. That one bounces wide. Played around by Hyman, cut off by Gavrikov. And McDavid at the wall. Works it low for Draisaitl. Draisaitl stepping in. Moving it back down for Bouchard. Now Nugent-Hopkins drops for Bouchard. Bouchard straight on. Thought about it. Bouchard for Nugent-Hopkins. A shot. It was wide. McDavid in the corner. Worked it out for Draisaitl through the wickets. Bouchard pumps. And drops for Draisaitl. McDavid surveys. Bouchard and drives.
Another goal on the power play. Wow.
Well, Hyman might have another playoff goal.
Holy cow.
Mental build here. Keep an eye on this puck. Rolling puck. Off the face and in the net.
What else are we going to see in this series?
The Oilers, though, the way they move that puck, the puck is never on the stick for longer than 1 or 2 seconds as they work it around. It's so hard to defend for the Kings because you have to react constantly to that puck movement from the Oilers.
Hyman getting checked out. The Oilers now 8 for 13 on the power play in this series. Unstoppable.
Wow. Wow is the only word.
Struck fear into the hearts of the LA Kings. And quite frankly, whoever else is watching that may have to play them.
Hyman at 15:47 from Bouchard and McDavid. Ryan pulls up. No one blocked by Jersey. Walker trying to bank it out. Chip along for Jersey. Coming up on 3.5 to go here in the second. And now a 3-goal lead for Edmonton. Velarde turns away from Velarde.
Working on it, comma. I let Genie in.
Kane gets it out and moves it up ice. Moore along the wall. And Doughty back onto the ice for the Kings. Down, gains the line. High slot. Easy glove save. Stuart Skinner.
Genie, I'm trying to fix it. We're changing the... Genie, are you still in the chat? Let me ask you that.
I was having relationship.
Genie 525, are you in the chat? New topic. It's okay. I want to let Jeannie know that I cleaned her out because I'm trying to set up that other segment, other one. Jeannie, we're making a tweak to it, so I had to take you out. You'll be getting another link as soon as we get this together. We're at a commercial break. Give me a second here. I'm trying to figure out chats. Start a new group. Okay. Finley Curie, hello. The Oilers are loaded with confidence. Great comment, Finley Curie. I'm putting that up on the big board. That's a great comment. Finley, I hope you come in and I hope you subscribe and come in more, dude. Great comment.
But the way that they worked around to get this shot opportunity was not fluky at all. You see the quick puck movement from the Oilers. It's on the stick. It's off the stick. No one has it for longer than a few seconds. You see, even McDavid, he creates by getting the puck moving. It makes it hard for the penalty killers to focus on one thing. They constantly have to react. They're never in a comfort zone. And there's Hyman getting a little checkup, but he will take that every day of the week and twice in Game 5s.
If you go up 3-2 in a Game 5 at a best of 7 historically, you go on to win 79% of the time. Now remember, last year, the Game 5 winner in this series was the Kings, and then the Oilers responded in Game 6 and 7.
I would suggest, Mike, that with this series, you never get ahead of yourself, including tonight.
Sage advice from Dominic Moore. The way this series has gone the last couple of seasons. Commander Kane motors up the left side board. It's cut up there by Matt Roy. And Kopitar plays out of his own end. By a follow. To neutralize, cross quarter, glove down by Ekholm.
And to me, the Kings, I mean, this is so far just a shadow of themselves in terms of what they've been able to bring here tonight. So on the one hand, disappointed to be down 3, but we've seen some comebacks already in this series. They are capable of much more than they've brought so far, what they've shown here tonight.
Picked up by Nugent Hopkins in the corner. Nugent Hopkins on net. Copley steers it off. Gavrikov gets tied up, and now Kupari banks it past Kulak and out to neutral ice. Newstead flips it back in deep, pursued by Hyman. And a whistle stops play with 1:43 to go in the second. Hey, the NHL celebrates Green Month and the commitment made to respecting the spaces and places where we live, work, and play. To learn more, go to NHL.com/green.
You know, we talked to Todd McClellan before the game. We asked him about the various comebacks and stuff that are happening so frequently right now, and he said it used to be the 3-goal lead was safe. Now it seems like it has to be 4. And hopefully, now that he's down 3,
I set up a new one for you.
Side of things as well.
Perhaps with some optimism. Jersey from the left point off the skate. Careens into the corner. Bounces past Moore. Deneau trying to set up Arvidsson. Jersey gloves hounded by Hyman. And in the corner, Newstead lifts it up. And over the top of Wagner out to center.
You can see the Oilers' defensive zone coverage. It's more of a zone. They're protecting the dangerous areas, trying to contain you into less dangerous spots defensively, whereas you look at the other end, the way the Kings play their man-on-man system, it's a free-for-all. Guys are wheeling all around the zone, and then it just creates way too much confusion.
Do you have a preference as a player, zone, or more main principles?
Oh, definitely a preference for the zone.
Cece delivers the check in D on Moore, and carried out by Vogel. On the hops through center. Vogel cuts in a pass. Fanned on there by Ryan, who crashes into the end boards. Vogel collects. Vogel off a skate back to the line. Cece spins it along past McLeod. Vogel in the corner. Now McLeod. 30 seconds to go here in the second. On the exchange with Nurse.
26 seconds to go. 5-2 right now. If you're brand new to us, hit that subscribe today. Help us out. We'd love for you to be part of what we do over here. It's free of charge to be a subscriber to the channel. And that'll do it. We'll take it down. End of the second. If you're brand new to us, hit us up. Say hello in the chat. Let us know who you are, how you got here, all that kind of good stuff. And do it. Mod links. All right. Oh no! No, no, no. Why do you keep overriding? It's gonna block the whole thing again, I bet you. Yep. All right, let's refresh it. See how that works. It's a pain in the butt. Stop overriding me, ESPN. All right, hey Neil, welcome in.
Hey Dad, what's the ocean? Are there animals living underwater? Is the ocean warm?
Yeah, it can be very warm.
You were made to remember some days forever. We were made to help you find the best way there.
Yes, Neil can play. For sure, Neil can play.
Let me bring in my expert.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Everyone gets
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
S23 with the Galaxy phone written any year, any condition.
Maddie's recap. Boston Ice, Backyard Pond, Bull, Chicken, Med School, nah. Michigan forward, 30 goals, Guac, Seattle Pro, second game, first goal. Salsa, hot, rookie season, fire. Still tenacious,
okay, so that
always
stays the
Chipotle.
same.
It may be a new season, but the slate is
Oh, wow. Hey, if you're on the computer, you can have multiple of the chats open up at the same time. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, settings. Pin chat, enable group sharing. Visible. There we go. That's fixed. That's really cool. I did it by accident. My hand had a muscle flex, and I hit the thing. Let me know if that's good there, Krabby. I hope I did it right. That's really cool. Wonder if I could do that on my iPad too. I don't know what I did though. How did I have them all open? Wow. Okay. I don't know what I did. I have to figure that out if I can do it on my iPad too. Not that I need to. I just need to have the main one open during the stream. Okay, cool. That's really cool. I'm really excited about something stupid. But I like stuff like that. Especially when I trip over it. I literally tripped over it. Were you guys, Jeanette, were you and Molly automatically in there? Like, I moved Angela over, and we got to get Tina in there, obviously. I moved Angela over, and I moved Paul over, and I moved Peanut over as well. So I hope I did it right. This has been a phenomenal game. I've been having fun tonight. And I've had a really challenging week with everything. This has definitely been one of the more challenging weeks of my life. That's cool. Take care of Tina before somebody ends up naked. And it most likely, if it happens, will be Justin Sanudo. Just for principle. Hey, I wonder if my short did anything. I put it up there. Let me see. Nope, 4 views. Hasn't done anything. Maybe later. Maybe later. Now I got to figure something to eat for later, something to snack on.
Shutting them down, preventing them. Connor's been really good, starting throwing that penalty. I feel like
one of these times you're going to come on a live stream half naked and not realize it. I'm calling it. If I had to pick somebody in the community where it happens, I would say it's Tina, and she blames Flipper. Why is that camera on? That's because here's how it's going to happen. You almost did the other night. I'm telling you how it's going to happen. Flipper's going to have his tub camera, and he's going to leave it on, and somebody's going to walk in the bathroom, and the tub camera is going to catch him.
simple question. What makes your guys' power play so good?
I think the weapons you have on it. I mean, they kind of make
That would give a whole new meaning to high beams.
part of it is just really work-based and bring those 50-50 pounds. So that's when you get the chances.
They've come out with such a good effort in this game offensively, particularly the ozone pressure.
Sit! See? Tub cam. I thought you already had one.
I think really it's just getting after them. They have good neutral zone, so main thing's getting punched behind their defense and kind of getting on them quick.
Off the face there from Zach Hyman, what was the chatter like on the bench?
It's a good thing that went in because if not, I might have been in trouble. But I think I definitely owe him a dinner or something.
Evan, thanks a lot for the time.
Thank you.
I hope I at least get credited in the post video credits for giving Flipper the idea.
Extend the series down in Raleigh. Game 6 Friday night on Long Island.
I'm really glad I got into hockey. I mean, it's fun to watch. I'd like to go see another live game. I want to take Preston to a live game at some point. I bet you Preston would find a new love for this game if he went to a live game.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card. Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I feel free to bare my skin thanks to Skyrizi.
Angela, can you go over there and see if you got into that other one? The actual show one, the one we're going to use. Take a look on that thing and see if it worked for you. You and Paul. I don't know if Paul's still here. Paul might have gone to bed. Paul's retired, and somebody still makes him go to bed at 8 o'clock at night. He's got to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, have a book read to him, and he goes to bed at like 8:30. Shanna Ross, thank you for subscribing. You still only have the one? I swear it tells me you're in here.
This is for those who've been waiting. Not patiently, but deliberately. Waiting for a more considered approach to an electric vehicle. And the experience that comes with it. The first ever all-electric RZ. This is electric, powered by Lexus.
Paul's there. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Let me see. Add members. Bump, bump, bump.
If you're lucky, you'll go through your entire life with a reasonable goal. First, to those who care about you, the ones who teach you,
Members.
show you what's possible.
Add member.
Reasons to look up, heroes to follow, history to chase. And if you keep looking up long enough, then one day you might look up to find your own reflection looking back at you.
It's trying to pull from my contacts.
Welcome back to the Discover Second Intermission Report.
Islanders won Game 5 tonight, 3-2. They scored the first goal of the game, and then off the face of Sebastian Aho, out of midair, Brock Nelson, who's wearing a fishbowl himself, hand eye as he drifts.
Molly, can you help me? Can you send Angela the link to the new one? I don't know why it's not pulling her up over here for me. 25 friends in here right now hanging out. We're at intermission. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That many people outside of the arena, Mike, is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Right back into the series. Absolutely. Wakey. Yep, Ray Lambert's got to be happy with that. He played a very good road game. Yeah, Hurricanes 0 for 4 on the power play. We know that's so important when you play a team like the Isles, like the
Jeanette's there, Molly's there, Paul's there, Mike's there.
Special teams battle. That's what it is. You win a special teams battle, you get a really good chance.
So from last night, just Angela, we got to get her over to the new one.
2 for 2 on the power play so far. Yep, making it count. Big players are playing big, making a huge impact, and they got a little bit of complementary offense as well. And it must be tired.
It'll be fun once you guys tweak it and do what you got to do to organize it. We're seeing people come in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
You're mental, right? You're looking around, you see what's going on, and it's always easy.
I wish it wasn't too late to get French fries. I really want French fries now. Again. Make sure you're watching live, too. Oh, I am. Okay, good. I'm surprised. Look at all those people. 5-2 Edmonton right now. In a key game. A very key game. Three minutes left at intermission. I don't know how Peanut does that.
Get $1,500 purchase allowance on the 2023 Cadillac XT5 and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Stop waiting in line at drive-thrus just to place an order. Use the Domino's app on Apple CarPlay instead.
Tina, where are you at? I thought you were coming into there. There's Angela. Now I feel better. They work through the tweaks of everything.
Not like that. Like this. Getting this beer all over the world. What do they need? Yes, with IBM Consulting, AI-powered software can help automate your supply chain so beer can be ordered, produced, and delivered more efficiently. So happy hours keep going. And the beer keeps flowing. That's the automation solution IBM and the global beer company.
Got you. Well, that may take a month.
Let's say you need headlights and a bumper. At least you can skip the car wash. Just go to eBay Motors and check these and guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Back to work.
Have you noticed everything that follows no offense is offensive? Like, no offense, but you're overpaying for your wireless plan. See? Offensive.
Unlimited plans as low as $35 from Straight Talk. And now get a free phone on select plans at
Almost over intermission. We should be to about a minute and a half now. I love how Jimmy Dean's been dead for 20 years and they're still using him in his commercial.
Welcome to the final push, where greatness is tested, where unstoppable forces collide, legends break through.
Almost to the third, everybody.
Are etched in gold. It's playoffs time, and whatever happens
sir. And any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without express written consent of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
Expressly prohibited. Cannot show the broadcast. And we do not do that.
Prepare yourself for the unexpected. The Stanley Cup playoffs.
Welcome back to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
All right, here we go. Third period coming up.
In Game 5 in Edmonton. Started the third. Oilers 5, Kings 2, and Dominic Moore. Some dominance from the Oilers.
Well, it's just been an offensive zone clinic, and the Kings just can't seem to find a way to get the puck back. And the Oilers have done it by staying in motion. You see all 5 players involved, forwards and D alike, and you see the defensemen coming down, just creating so much confusion. And the defensive zone responsibility is as the Kings try to sort it out. And this has been a strength of the Oilers all season long, but tonight it's reached another level. I think credit to the Oilers, but also
Yeah, it might be easier to set up on the website. No, that's what I did. I set everything up on the website and moved to the group, and the changes I just made, I did on the website. All right, here we go. We're off and running.
the players on the Kings who have just not touched the puck enough.
Again, you saw that. The Oilers have averaged about 8 minutes of ozone time in the series. That's the no. Trying to work one on that. That's the most in the postseason. And yet through 2 periods tonight, they've got about 10 minutes.
Now you got to get her over to the other one. She's in the one.
Upcoming here in the first moments, 29 seconds.
She's got to upload a logo, so that you can use your logo.
We talked about momentum swings.
Oh, we got a penalty.
I can tell you, if you were to draw up the worst possible scenario for how to start the period for the Edmonton Oilers, it would be to take a penalty in the first minute. And
That's not good for Edmonton.
To start this period, you're going to see a cross-check right here. Broken stick from Darnell Nurse. And the recipe for giving life to the Kings has just been put in position here.
With LA down by 3, Kings had 15 power plays in the first 3 games of this series. And now in these last 2 games, this is just their third. Faceoff gets poked back toward Downey by Diamond Fiala. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins worked it out.
Kings power play has been very good as well. Obviously, not at the same level as the Oilers, but they have capitalized when they've had their few opportunities.
Yeah, not 8 for 13, but 5 for 17 for a Kings group.
That's still pretty impressive. 5 for 17.
At 25%, and the best for a Kings team on the power play since 1987.
Jim Hiller, the assistant coach for the Kings, deserves a lot of credit for that. He's specialized on the power play, done a really good job with this group.
Huge turnaround. This group last year 6th worst on the power play.
Okay. Whatever you guys do what you got to do.
50 seconds into this Kings power play. They have not generated anything just yet. Squirts out to Kyler Yamamoto.
Yay! Tina's in.
Arvidsson runs it down for the Kings midway through. Kopitar gains the line. Drops it on for Fiala. On the entry.
Oh! LA power play. Edmonton coming shorthanded. Oh, almost. Wow.
The referees felt like Fiala tried to sell that one. Looking to put his team on the 5-on-3 advantage.
Maybe there's been some of that in this series as well. There's certainly been some comments, at least from the Edmonton side, suggesting that 15 seconds ago.
I don't think it was that hard, was it, Tina?
Toward Phoenix Catholic.
Good aggressive penalty killing here. Crowd recognizing that here in Edmonton as well.
shots out of the box. No shots for the Kings, and the best chance belong to the Oilers. Kane and McDavid shorthanded. Jersey in the circle.
Oh!
With Velarde net front.
Almost rare to see the Kings with the puck on their stick. With shot attempts here, it's been that few and far between in this game. See if they can
Yeah, it's a secure site. I like that. All right, good night, Paul.
Outlets up ahead, banged on and grabbed by a reaching Byfield. Steps in front of Bouchard. Went Byfield. Trying to wedge his back in deeper into the corner. And now up near the line. McLeod wrestles. Vogel swats. And it goes down the length of the ice for icing.
Sometime we're going to take a look at that call that Fiala is going to get this puck and try to spin off McDavid. McDavid's stick is up there, and referees had a good look at that. Must have felt Fiala.
You guys have to show Tina how to load up her avatar thing on there. Sure, it's not that hard.
Close call there for a shorty.
Saw the reaction from Connor McDavid, who's got 2 assists in this game.
Connor McDavid with 2 assists. He's just a beast.
2 goals, 6 assists, and 7 points in these last 3 games.
You know, as dominant as McDavid and Draisaitl have been in this game, the offense has come from a lot of different sources, and that's something that the Oilers did want to try to build as they try to be more of a contender from last year to this year. You got to have the offense coming from different places, different production in these big games like this.
Love down by Bouchard, plays toward Draisaitl, spins it deep past Gavrikov.
Down in.
It's supposed to be a strength of the Kings as well. It is not shown up in Game 5, but they have 3 top lines that are as good as any in the league in terms of the balance that they have. Speed and creativity and skill are all 3 of those lines, but it is yet to show up here.
When we chatted with Tom McClellan pregame, he was talking about how he felt like in Game 4, with Fiala back, a few games into Velarde's return as well, that, yeah, it was the best chances they had generated on the whole. Fiala tried to work it out toward Brunstrom, but broken up and carried out to safety by Nugent Hopkins. On the rush for Bukestad on the wing.
Oh! It went in! No way! They went through the net to put it in. 6-2.
Well, we talked about how the 3-goal lead is not safe anymore. And so the Oilers decide to make it 4. And this looked like an innocent rush until it became more than that. This is just a backhand from a bad angle, but credit to Zach Hyman, who doesn't give up on the play, goes hard to the net, beats his man, and looks like it may have gone off the foot of Mikey Anderson. Hyman was there as well, who brought Anderson to the net with him. So
He did bring it to him with him.
Tremendous work from Hyman, not giving up on that play.
Off the edge of Copley's glove, and then off of Anderson, and in.
It's more high scoring than I'm used to.
6-2 is the score in the first 5 minutes in the third.
Now you got to get her added to the other one.
From people other than Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. This is just a shovel backhand. Again, never a bad idea to throw it into the blue paint. Copley just frankly misjudged.
I got an intentional mute for 1 second. All right, here we go back at it.
Can't say enough about what he's brought.
Oh, tees one up and caught by the goalie. Under 15 minutes. 6-2 games. You took the over, you're happy. You took Edmonton, you're happy.
And Hyman just really the perfect fit for what they needed. They needed a forechecker. He is arguably the best forechecker in the NHL. The way he gets in on the forecheck, wins puck battles, so good at applying pressure and winning pucks. And when you have players with the skill level and playmaking ability of Draisaitl and McDavid, you need someone that's going to get the puck onto their stick. That's exactly what Hyman does. And then in these types of games, the grinding games where the margins are small and the goals are hard to come by, typically it's those grinding goals that a guy like Hyman can score that make all the difference, as it did in overtime in Game 4.
Those G words always come up with him. Grinder. He does the grunt work. And he's got 2 goals in this game for Edmonton, up by 4. His 4th career 2-goal game in the playoffs. Lifted in by the Oilers. Downey back on it. Absorbs a check from Costin, the physical winger. Jabari. Skinner under pressure. Flicks it off into the corner toward Blomstrom. Carries it out. Cut off there by Costin. Filters it out. And pitched out to neutral ice.
You know, when Hyman was in Toronto, he was playing with Marner and Matthews. A lot of people thought, hey, this guy's pretty replaceable, right? He's just benefiting from
13:44 and counting. Tina's cell phone.
People overlooked the qualities that he brings to complement those kinds of players. It takes a certain kind of player to play with them. And Hyman has proven it here in Edmonton.
Oh! There's a shot and a goal for the Kings.
And the Kings, we talked about how much playmaking ability they do have up and down their lineup, but it's hard to make plays when you don't have the puck on your stick. Finally, getting some ozone time. You're going to see this puck comes down to the corner, and it's a beautiful backhand pass. You see Velarde check before he gets the puck. He knows Byfield is there, and that's why he can make the no-look pass, because he already knew what he had available before he got that puck. Beautiful playmaking from Velarde.
6-3 now. 13. Don't go anywhere. They may score 10 goals tonight.
Jumping onto that group with Fiala and Velarde. They get one back. And now Kemba chips off to the board, swats it toward the net. With Apollo crashing the back door. Picked off by Evander Kane in transition. It's McDavid. For Kane shoots.
Shot wide.
By the stick of Adrian Kemba. Zach Hyman's got 2, and the lead is 3 for Edmonton.
Oh! Come on.
What about when
You ever notice it's the same exact one they keep shoving down my throat?
They've challenged us to do a lot of things. What will we do next? Honda, the power of dreams.
I've always loved building things. Not just structures and skyscrapers, but teams who make
Same exact. Oh, now they're shoving commercials down my throat.
Packed scene in and also around Rogers plays. We check out the bracket.
The thing that sucks is if you use the full ad blocker on them, it blocks everything. If you use the full ad block, I can't get anything. I can't get a scoreboard or nothing. It blocks everything. It's ridiculous.
The Golden Knights appear to have a stranglehold. We saw them last night. It is going to be a tough task for the Jets to overcome their injuries, losing Morrissey and Scheifele.
It just keep piling up for Rick Bowness and Winnipeg. Hyman stripped at the wall, and Victor Arvidsson carries out, works with Deneau and more. He's Dominic Moore. I'm Mike Monaco, our entire crew with you. This game produced by Ben Ward and directed by Jeff Nelson. Up the wall, here's Trevor Moore for Bill Deneau. Slips it back to him. Break wide for Arvidsson. In over the line. Arvidsson on net. A piece of that for Skinner to make the stop. Sean Walker on a backhand entry. Cut off by Skinner. And left in the corner for Ceci. Vogel slices away from Velarde. And connects with McLeod. Back around past Ryan. Byfield steps in on Ryan in the corner. Pivots away in a dangerous spot in tight quarters, but worked it off toward Velarde. Walker has it broken up by McLeod. Third line has made an impact as well for Edmonton in this series and certainly tonight.
3-1. Still 11:30 on the clock here.
Get closer to hockey with the NHL app. Closer to the names you know and need to know. Closer to all the games, all the time. Get closer to everything you love with the NHL app.
Oh!
Stretch. You got to wonder whether Woodcroft will downshift a little bit, kind of leave their top guys on the bench.
All right, let me try this another way.
There's McDavid and Draisaitl. There's a little slash from McDavid on Mikey Anderson, who's been tasked with trying to shut down one of the best players that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's totally blocking me out if I do that. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to find a different scoreboard. I have to work on that tomorrow. Nice save. I'm going to have to work on that tomorrow and find something different to use.
Kane pulling up a little bit last game before he scored. Looking like he was laboring a little bit.
Since they're up so much, let me go over and check out CBS real quick. Because I wonder if I can't use CBS's scoreboard.
Not trying to score directly with that shot. Might have liked to see the same thing there from Kempe. You see Kopitar going to the net. I think a shot into the pad there would have been.
Come on, let me get out of Major League Baseball. All right, I just killed them all. Give me a second to work on this for a second.
Brunstrom couldn't connect there on a delivery from Kupari. And the pass just out of the reach of Cliff Costin.
Let me see how theirs looks.
Going to make a push. They have to do it now. And if you're them, you probably have to think about not only tonight, but you want to think about this as an opportunity to build something going forward. I mean, you simply have not had the puck on your stick, not been able to play on offense enough in this game. So you've got 10 minutes to
Damn
work
disability.
with, see if you can establish something that you can carry with you into Game 6.
Which is set for Saturday back in Los Angeles. A little gap in between built in with some NBA commitments back in LA. Jersey, up ahead for Anderson Dolan, touched on. He tries to lead 60. And work around him. They bang in the corner. Hughes fights for it to the right of Skinner. Hughes tangled still with Anderson Dolan. CC reaching in, and Hughes carries it out. Glove down. Walker swoops in, and all alone pulls up on Broberg, and lost it to Hughes. Walker recovers, still onside. Feeds Moore. Moore with a shot that missed. Moore recovers, comes to the round 4-0, past him, and Ryan gets it out to neutral ice.
Oh, maybe I can do that.
There, all alone, just winning.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to play with this for a second.
Touched on by Trevor Moore. Kulak jams it along, swatted out to center by Pope.
Ah, maybe I could do that.
Coming up on 9 minutes left here in the third.
I wish that was all the way up the top.
Moves intensify for
You just have to cover that black back up. That's maybe even better. Good night, Neil.
Was tackled. Fiala, a ring wide delivery for Downey. Fiala in the corner. And he lost the puck to McLeod and Ryan. Nucci Hopkins in alone. That goes off the skate of Downey.
Definitely seeing a little bit of downshifting here from Woodcroft, as we suspected. And David and Draisaitl not seeing the ice quite as much as we head down the stretch of this game.
Ah, nice save.
And the Kings hold it in. Big stop there from Skinner. Iafallo toward the net front, bounces out toward Gavrikov. Right back in. Out to the side, in the corner. Roy drops it off for Kopitar. Kopitar wheels in, holds it on Bouchard, and Bouchard took it away from the Kings captain.
How about that work from the youngster Bouchard on Kopitar?
And now McDavid onto the ice. Evander Kane as well. He chips that one into the netting as this crowd gets vocal with 7:23 to go in Game 5 of the Oilers.
7:23 to go in Game 5. I'm just trying to tweak something real quick. Try to fix it.
Build around the driver.
I'm so sick of listening to that
Begin with how they feel.
commercials coming flying in.
The look, the sound, the feeling. To create more than a car. To create a connection. The first ever Mazda CX-9.
There we go. How's that? That kind of looks kind of good. I think. What do you guys think about that? You get scores from other games. You still get the screen. How's that look? Good night, Theo. Thank you for being here. How's that change look? Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
When your money's good, you feel good. Early payday, fee-free overdrafts, no monthly fee. It's banking the way it should be. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app.
Develop a gorgeous app with Fiverr.
Game 6 of the series, April 29th. Time to be announced.
And Omar, a Fiverr freelance product designer with an impressive number of orders who will join your team from home. Smart and cozy. Expand your team with a Fiverr freelancer.
To get more hits out here, start training in here. Introducing Win Reality. Game speed pitches anywhere, anytime. Hands in sync with eyes. Confidence in sync with your progress. Be ready for real. Win reality.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN are presented by Geico. See how easy it is to bundle all your insurance needs.
Paul says it looks great. Thank you, Paul.
5 of the game's last 6 goals in Game 4. They lead 6-3 in Game 5. Have they figured something out that they can carry with them the rest of the series?
I think they have. And obviously the power play goes without saying that that's been dominant. They've definitely figured that out. And offensively tonight, it's just been an absolute clinic. The way they've hung on to pucks and just thrown confusion.
Arvidsson breaks in, hounded by a couple of Oilers, spills it back down toward Anderson, and now Arvidsson works the tank toward the blue line.
They said that the Kings have just not had an answer to the offensive zone pressure that the Oilers have given them. And you know what? This is the playoffs. So, and it's
Now my screen just went haywire. Where'd it go? There it is.
This has been far from the best effort that the Kings, we know they're capable of, but there has to be some tactical adjustments here. If they want to have any chances, if they come out the way they did today, the passive structure that they had, Voracek was non-existent. I mean, you have talented players, but if they don't have the puck, you can't expect them to produce.
And now they coax Jaron Anderson-Dolan to step forward out of that 1-3-1 for the Kings, approaching 6 minutes to go here in the third. Walker reaches for it, slides it along toward Durst.
There we go. That cleans it up a little bit. Appreciate you being here, Paul. Thank you for the feedback. 6-3, under 6 minutes to go. Under 6 minutes to go. Our Castle Life. Hello, OCL. Welcome in.
We skate 6 on 5 for Edmonton. And Vogel with something to say as he goes off the ice.
And again, we got the Kings down 3 goals, and yet they're just waiting. Just waiting for the Oilers. I just don't understand what the strategy is here.
Let's go, Oilers. Everybody say hello to Our Castle Life, good friends of the channel.
5:24 to go here in the third. Vogel checked in the corner. Edmonton to the power play.
What was I looking for over here? Oh, I know what I was
I'm
looking for.
Peter Davidson, not Pete, because before 11 a.m., I like to keep it toned down.
Hang
and
tight for 1
just
minute.
like Taco Bell breakfast with fluffy eggs, sausage, melty cheese, and a crispy hash brown and a grilled tortilla. Nothing too wild, just like me, Peter Davidson. Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Co-host?
You're on Breakfast with Peter. You're my co-host.
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. With the money you save, we tried electric unicycles.
I think I got it.
Okay. Doggy paddle, only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This electric feels different because it's powered by the most potent source of energy there is. You. This is the Lexus.
Plon Rainey. It's 6-3. Edmonton. 6-3 Edmonton.
Cashback is good, but double cashback is even better. Discover matches all the cashback you earned at the end of your first year, which is cashback at its best.
Welcome in, Plon Rainey.
Hi, I'm Scott Van Pelt, getting set for SportsCenter trio of Game 5s on the ice reaction from
Let me know when you're done.
rolling in the NBA. Trae Young puts on a show in Boston to stave off of elimination. Pirates and Orioles put winning streaks on the line in the bigs. Now back to the Canadian adventures of Mike and Dominic from Edmonton.
Yeah, adventures indeed. That's the right word, Scott. We made it after some travels from Winnipeg.
Trains and automobiles, right, Mike?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Edmonton 2 for 2 on a power play tonight.
2 more power play goals for the Oilers in this one, and they've done it in less than 90 Playtime as they load up another here. Draisaitl at the side of the net. Works it along to McDavid. Draisaitl on the near side.
5:11 left in the game.
And uses McDavid. McDavid charges hard, shoots, and a save.
Nothing. Nice save. 1:40 left in the power play.
And McDavid again taking the space that the Kings are giving him to walk inside the dots and take a shot from a good location. You see the way the Kings are just sinking deeper and deeper. This time even below the bottom of the circle, and McDavid says, sure, I'll take that opportunity. I just think at this point in the game, you've got a penalty kill opportunity. Why not try something new and see if you might discover something that can help you going forward?
Anderson Dolan on a wraparound bid, snubbed down by Skinner. We're in the final 5 minutes. They are brought to you by Geico. McDavid riding through. McDavid dancing, sandwich, and covered by Copley. Now trying to find answers because 8 for 13 on the power play for Edmonton is the mark here in this series in the postseason, and many fans know by now better than 32% in the regular season, the best in NHL history since it's been tracked since the late 70s.
I mean, they're lethal, and as I said, the reputation precedes itself. They strike fear into the teams, and I just think the Kings have come out here basically scared. The way they've played the penalty kill this whole series, I don't care who it is, passive is not the way to go.
Anderson jams it around. Ekholm holds it in for Edmonton. Marked down for Kane. Carries out to the far side corner. Nurse moves it to Ekholm. Ekholm fires and lifted it high.
Oh! Under a minute in the power play. Under a minute. Oh! Under 4 minutes.
30 seconds left on the Sean Dursey cross-check in the corner on Fogle. Big collision right in over the line, and a whistle stops play with 23 seconds left on the man advantage.
Well, the Kings are going to go back to L.A. As you mentioned, there's 3 days off. They're going to have to regroup in a serious way, and maybe, just maybe, they're going to need Will Ferrell to give them a little more cowbell on the other side.
Cowbell.
Because it has not been their best effort, but again, this series has been back and forth. We know the Kings are capable of much better. They have the talent to make some hay, and they've got to find a way to get to their game in Game 6.
Top of your to-do list for the Kings over the next few days would be what?
I want to test something. Tina, I'm testing something on moderating for a second. I'm testing something.
It starts with getting a more assertive mindset. You want to defend, obviously. You're mindful of these top players on the Oilers coming at you, but the best way is to make them defend, and you can only do that by playing aggressively, getting in on the forecheck, holding on to pucks. Your best chance is if you keep
Tina, post a comment in the chat for a second. I want to see if something. See if YouTube does anything different with this.
Patient Oilers move their way up ice.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Inside of 3 minutes to go. Here in the third in Game 5. Byfield riding in through the slot.
Did she go to bed? All right, let me put her thing back then.
Anderson couldn't hold it. Charging up ahead. The feed for Bukestad. Just out of his reach.
Where is she?
Pressure from Fiala. Off the skate of Velarde and back toward Broberg. Yamamoto crunched by Anderson. And Doughty runs it down. All right, zoom out a little bit as well. This Edmonton that we've seen these last
Molly, I'm going to undo you for a second and put you back in. I want to see what this does.
I think the biggest thing for me is that
I want to see what your chat looks like when they do that. Put a chat in there right now, Molly, if you wouldn't mind. I want to see if that does anything different.
we asked him what from that.
Jersey drive up high. Walker towards the net. Fought off by Skinner. And he smothers.
1:47 on the clock. 6-3. They're pushing and shoving. Here we go. We're going to dance a little bit.
And the Stanley Cup playoffs continue this week with more first-round action. Tomorrow night we'll have
Panthers and Bruins tomorrow. Okay, it didn't do anything different. Interesting. All right, let me reset you back in as is.
Physicality and maybe some frustration on the Kings side here these last few minutes.
For sure. And
there you go.
you see Danault in the middle of that. He's been tasked with trying to be that shutdown guy again this year. Showing some of
It didn't do anything.
And Fogle, who's taken a beating tonight, took the hit from Doughty early in the game. He took the hit from Jersey that ended up in a penalty.
I put you back in. It didn't do anything, what I was seeing.
After this opportunity in front of the Oilers' net, you see the battle in front of the net. There's a little bit of action there, and then the extra poke from Arvidsson.
Yeah, I had to take out, and try in.
5-on-5 here with the 10-minute misconduct. But back to your question, Mike, about whether the Oilers are the real deal this year. And we were talking to Woodcroft, and he was talking about the quiet confidence that they have. And for him as a coach, having been through the ups and downs.
Yeah, I saw. Well, that was because she came in when I was switching.
He talked about what he learned in terms of how his players individually respond to these high-pressure situations, the ups and downs of the playoff series and the playoff season. And he just feels like he has a better handle on what buttons to push when with each of these players. He also has gained confidence in their ability to respond. And he's been rewarded here tonight. The way that they've come out in a pivotal Game 5 has to be really encouraging for that group.
Outdoor centers, we approach the final 90 seconds. Now, flip side of things for the Kings, this is one game in a series that Tom McClellan has made a few mentions of it. Very well could go 7 again. Like
1:22 left. 1:22.
is on Saturday. And you said it earlier. You'd be foolish to expect that one game here today, or one period, one snapshot within this series will be how the rest of it's going to play out as well.
Absolutely would be foolish, but at the same time, I need to see some adjustments from the Kings. And it's not good enough just to lick your wounds the next day and say, you know what, we'll be better. When you get beaten this thoroughly as they did here tonight.
All the people are fired up.
Issues at play that the Oilers have exploited. You have to adapt. If you don't adapt, well, what's the opposite of it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's broke, fix it.
Potentially facing a do-or-die game as well.
1 minute.
The next minute and 9 seconds continue with Edmonton leading, and unlike last year in Game 5 when these teams came in tied at 2 games apiece, Edmonton trying to go up 3 games to 2.
And I think that's noticeable, the contrast between last year and this year's Game 5. Last year, Connor McDavid went into God mode, absolutely took over the game, and guess what? The Oilers still lost. Tonight, he was noticeable, he was a difference maker, but it wasn't like he dominated.
All right, we're going down under 1 minute, everybody. It's been a great game. 6-3 is most likely going to be your final. 6-3 going to be your final tonight. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you in part by the producers and executive team of the Pete McDivitt Show. We thank all of today's new Showtime crew subscribers. We appreciate you. Those who created magic with their super chats and monetary tips, and our stellar moderating team, and of course everyone watching live or possibly on the replay coming into 45 seconds. We're hopeful that today's broadcast brought smiles to your day and inspires you to go out and be nice and kind to someone else, and maybe even leave a like on the way out. Down to 30 seconds. You can support the channel by telling others who look for content that matches hockey or basketball to come on in over here and hit that subscribe and join us. And yourself, hit that subscribe on the way out as well. 20 seconds and counting. Be safe. Share the love in your heart with others. And when the chance comes and presents itself, go out and create Create your own magical chaos. 10 seconds, everybody. 5. They're skating it out. That's got to do it. From the Command Center Studios here in Central Maryland, my name is Pete McDivitt. The beverages are chilled. The crabs are in the pot steaming. This show, this game is in the books. Edmonton up 3-2. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here on the channel. It's going to be the Bruins. The Bruins going at it. Come back and hang out with us tomorrow night. We'd love to see you then. Have a good night, everybody.